We're with Mark Morefield after cancellation of the NCAA tournament. Coach, you find out at your walkthrough. What was the initial reaction of the team?
I think the biggest thing was the team was very upset, just about, and more the younger players, the juniors, the sophomores, and freshmen, just not having a chance to play. I think theirs was more towards just upset to the decision of not playing. We're there, we're ready to go, we've done prep work. But the one that really bothered me more or less was Alicia and Kendall. They were emotional about it, and I think you can process things as an athlete. Okay, you know you're going to play, and you know that tonight there's a chance, but you have an opportunity to control that with how you play and how you prepare for the game. You look at Hannah Holt's situation. Everyone knows that you're running a risk when you play athletics, that there's a possibility of an injury, and those are things that you just kind of know that these are possibilities. The one thing you don't know how to process as an athlete is just someone stopping and saying, hey, you're not going to play. You can't control it. You know that that's not a possibility of an outcome like injuries are in athletics. And so, we had young ladies who were upset probably from a standpoint of anger, and then we had our two seniors that just were obviously have invested in the program. They've built this program. Their effect on this program goes past their 4 years. It goes to the players that we have now that we've been able to recruit, the players we will be able to recruit in the future, and theirs was way more emotional. And I think that's the thing that bothers me. The Brooke Elliott's and the Madison McCoys will have another chance at it next year. But you can't find the words for Alicia and Kendall, and for as much as they mean to the program, as much as they mean to me as individuals, and for all that they've done for this program.
You mentioned can't find the words. Obviously, the team looks to you for something after. You've never been through this, just like they've never been through this. What was your message to the team once y'all found out?
I think the biggest thing was to them was I just shared, this is something that if I could change, I'd change. If I had a contact that could sway decision makers, I would call that contact in a heartbeat and try to, have them sway their decision. I would do whatever I could, but in this instance, I don't have that, and that we kind of turn it around to a life lesson where there's just sometimes, you don't have control of situations, and how you react in these situations tells who you are as an individual, tells who you are as a program. We can go be mad, we can go and voice our opinions and things like that, but it's how you react to these situations. And my thing was to them was just, I don't have the words, but how we react is going to echo the type of program and individuals you are, and that we just need to find a way to digest this. And and I think the thing is too is it's still hard for me, because with Alicia and Kendall, that was my biggest concern was, and I felt the only best way to tell them was just how much they meant to the program, how they're like daughters to me. I would do anything for them, be there for them, and I think that was the biggest thing, is just reiterating to them how much they meant, not only to the program, but to me, and how much they've done to help build this program, and how their legacy will carry on, past these 4 years they've played, and that they are the reason we are in a position we're in.
And immediately you have to figure out how to get the team home and everything. What have the last 24 hours been like for you?
Well, Coach Kirby's done a tremendous job. It's been obviously being told as you're walking off the floor by the site director, now you're not going to play, and then you got to get the team, and then you're trying to figure out, okay, when are we going to leave? What are we going to do? And the great thing about it is Coach Kirby did a tremendous job of just really getting in touch with the travel agency that the NCAA uses. They were very good. I mean, obviously they're being just whirlwinded as well too, because now there's other teams besides just us that are out there. But she did a tremendous job. But it was a whirlwind, and I think the biggest thing is you don't want the players to see that sense of anxiousness. Just, okay, hey, they've already had one curveball thrown at them. Let's let them digest that, and let's do this behind closed doors. And just kind of, that's the thing when we heading back, and we just kept telling them, hey, we're going to have a great dinner tonight. We're going to have some team time. Let's just go. When that time comes, we'll let you know. You ladies, don't worry about it. It's all being taken care of. It's all being worked with, and stuff. And so obviously there's a lot that goes into it, because it is such a quick turnaround.
Obviously it hurts now, and it will for a while. When do you think you'll get a chance to kind of sit back and enjoy what all this team was able to accomplish?
I think the biggest thing is that's a great question. Usually if I reflect back to other scenarios, maybe not like this, but having a great season and not ending the way that you want it to end, Usually it takes about 2 to 3 weeks, and you can kind of reflect back and kind of see, okay, hey, we really did accomplish a lot. I think the thing that stings the most is the level we were playing at, winning 11 straight. In that 11 straight, you got 9 of your 11 were on the road winning. I think you win an American Southwest Conference Tournament championship in there. You win the first and second round of the NCAA Tournament, and just at the level we were defending at, we really felt like, hey, we had a chance to crack the Final Four. Plus, with having such a veteran group who had been at the Sweet 16 last year, and this year was much better prepared, probably just from an experience standpoint. But when it comes time and we have our end of the year dinner as a team and stuff, I think that's when we'll really sit back and say, hey, we accomplished a lot. 26 wins, winning an American Southwest Conference tournament championship, and going back-to-back Sweet 16s, things that have not been done in this program, and that we got to embrace that, and that's what we got to be proud of.
Things are changing so much every day. I don't know that you can answer this question, but what do you do now that season ended so
That's a great question. That's a great question. I think we met with the players before and just kind of gave them some guidance on, okay, we don't really know when school, we know that next week there's no school. We'll just take it day by day, see how things change, see how things evolve in this fluid situation. And the biggest thing is just, okay, when we get back, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have our team dinner. We'll have our one-on-one meetings, things like that. And then, these are things that we're going to have when school starts. We don't know when school is going to come back and start, but these are things that we're going to do. So we kind of give them some structure of just not leaving them and saying, hey, go home, we'll get back to you. When you get back to you, at least it gives them something of helping maybe turn that next page and saying, okay, here now we're moving to the next phase of our careers in basketball.
Thanks for your time, Mark, and congratulations on a great season.
Thank you, John. Appreciate it.